I am in the 8th session from the morning right now, and I hope you are enjoying these sessions. Even I am also doing. Um, I am continuing with tenses, and now I'll be talking about past tenses. Do you remember in the previous session we were talking on present tenses and its subcategories? So now we will be talking about past tenses. So let's begin. Let me grab my marker. Okay. Can you see the board? Yes. Just a minute. Let me drag the camera a bit closer. Okay. Past tenses. We continue with tenses and we will now discuss past tense. So what is past tense? Actions that have already taken place. Actions that have already taken place. Actions that have already taken place. Okay, so actions that have already taken place means they are not going to repeat anymore. They have already occurred. Okay, what are the subcategories? Simple past. Let me substantiate with an example. I talked or I discussed nouns yesterday. I discussed nouns yesterday. What's better than an example from my channel, from the activities of my channel? I discussed nouns yesterday. So discussed, see, look at this verb. It is in the past tense form, ed, right? So when we add ed to a verb, it becomes past tense because this suffix imparts past tense to a verb. So I discussed nouns yesterday. This entire sentence is in past tense because the verb is in past tense, and as I stated earlier, verbs are the only factors that determine the tense of a sentence. Okay? Is that clear? Now we will move on to the next category of past tense, and that is past perfect. Past perfect tense. An action that had taken place in the past for a certain period of time and then it stopped. How? See, I had completed my assignment yesterday in the evening. I had completed my assignment yesterday in the evening. Now look at the verb have. It has become had. Plus, that is have has become had, and complete has become completed. So together they are giving past tense of verb we. I am quoting it as we. Plus past participle PP of the V. So past tense of the verb plus past participle of the main verb together give us past perfect tense. I repeat, past perfect tense is the tense which signifies an action which was going on in the past for a certain period of time. It was not continuous. In the past, it had been completed earlier. Okay. So in the past it had been completed earlier and then only it continued, and then it had stopped. It did not continue. In the past it was completed. So that is why it is the past perfect tense. Okay. Now let's move on to past continuous. The third subcategory of past tenses is past continuous. So by the term continuous, we can understand an action that was continuing in the past for a certain span of time and then it stopped. For example, I was planning to go to India. I was planning to go to India. So see again the be verb, am is, was, are, were, as I already told you. Was is the be verb in the past tense. Be verb in past tense is was, and the verb plan is in ing form. Verb plan is a verb which is in ing form, and together it is giving us planning, and the whole thing is combining to give us past continuous tense. Okay, the whole thing is combining to give us past continuous tense. Let's move on to the last subcategory of past tense, that is past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. Okay. What is past perfect continuous? Now, past perfect continuous is very rarely used nowadays. It is a tense which is not very much used, but still we can have a fair idea about it. Past perfect continuous is an action which had taken place for a certain span of time in the past and then it stopped. Means it continued for a certain span of time and then it stopped. How? Let's substantiate with an example. I had been worrying about my father for a long time. Had been worrying. Now let's split it. Had is the past tense of the verb have. Be is the past participle of the verb be, and worrying is in ing form, and altogether they give us the past perfect continuous tense. So guys, this was all I had to tell you about past tenses, and I hope you enjoyed this session. If you have enjoyed it, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and please share it with everyone. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please click on the bell icon. It's a sign of a bell and you'll have to just click it. It's free, and by doing so you will get notifications regarding every activity of my channel. Bye bye. See you in a few minutes in the next live session that will be continuing about future continuous tenses, because I am doing it successively. I have discussed present tense, I have discussed past tense, and now I'll be continuing future tenses. So stay tuned and keep watching my channel. Bye bye.